What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're continuing watching through the UT Duel Masters League playoffs. Great news, guys. Lynx, one of the guys organizing the whole thing, he sent me the direct files, so we got the real files now. We don't have to listen to the secondary commentary. We can go direct feed, 1080p. Ooh, it's gonna be smooth. We're excited. So we're gonna continue. This is game number 4. So we're still in the winners bracket of things. Let me open up the bracket here so you guys can see. All right, that'll do. So we're in the top half here. This is the one we're right about to watch, and then we're going to move down into some of the losers games. We're going to keep up, and then we'll be going into semifinals, losers round 3, into the grand finals. So let's jump in to Xounz and Naut. Let's see how the bands down here. We got Blood Run band, Naut band Rankin, Xounz band Arrow Walk. Oops, let me go back real quick. Band Refinery. We picked Leah. Ironic. Deck 17 as a decider. Holy cow. I think I've seen one game played all season on that, and it was one-sided. So it'll be interesting if we get to that one. But to start off, we got Naut's first pick on Leah. Let's keep going. We got Shock Rifle start. Want to get some of them vials. He gets the LG. We're split. A lot of vials to Naut's name, which is good. You love to have 145 up against an LG, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Whoa, sick combo. I know it didn't hit him, but it was cool. One LG, this is what I mean. Now you're in a dicey spot. One more and you die. Does get in on the 100. Xounz decides can't quite fight for this one. It's hard up against the domination of the Shock Rifle. Nice shots by Naut. All shock. That's all you need. Hasn't got his hands on a lightning gun yet. And that's a little bit the split of Leah. The two weapons are so far apart from each other. Ooh, Black Ball's whizzing by the face. A little lucky that none of them collide. A little skill that he knows how to dodge them. More shock beams, man. Just shock beam this guy for the whole game. Don't even pick up an LG. Who needs it? It is nice to get headshots, though. Ooh, good LG shot. Keeps him low. Both players, like, not that healthy, and the 100's just spawning. Naut's a little slow to it. Oh, well played by Xounz. Oh, I didn't realize he uses this name as well. That adds a little bit more insight into this player. Oh, nice! Bounce off the wall, my man. This guy's using physics. How can we compete? Nice awkward dodge on those rockets. Goes underneath them. Whoa! I've never seen that jump. I got some of my own favorite jumps. Ooh, takes a couple rockets there. How much damage did that do? A lot. Down to 50 health. Oh, good LG. Barely living. Naut knows it. Minigun rush. An appropriate time to minigun rush. And yet it's still not going to work out for him. And that's why we never minigun rush. Another lesson for the viewers. When does it ever work out? When does it ever work out? It never works out. I gotta keep a record. I gotta get a score going somewhere on my homepage. Like, how many times does the minigun rush not work versus how many times does it work? Because I'm telling you, it's not working a lot of times. Okay, Xounz got a great stack. Pretty great control going on. Looking comfortable doing wall jumps. Black Ball's going off in front of his face. It doesn't care. Getting more vials, important. Oh, random flak spray. Yeah, you want to get to that 100. A little late, but that's okay because Naut wasn't quite there yet. Nobody's standing on it as it spawns. Both players moving super fast. Like, they're aware of where each other are, how long it takes to get places. But, ooh, nice rockets. We like to see that. He's not, like, just shocking them. He was using rockets. Look at that. We got a weapons user. A lot of hit scan dominant players. So those who prefer the rockets and the flak, always an interesting watch, man. You get some cool plays. I myself am a bit of a shock user. Nice use of the flak ball to stop the elevator there. I don't know. I'm going to highlight this just because this elevator causes so much trouble. It's hard to hit them on their way up. But you throw the flak ball up high and it, you know, disrupted the elevator, disrupted his whole movement. Nice. Very nice. I don't exactly understand how damage interrupts elevators in this game, but it does. Seems like it's too easy, someone says in the chat. Well, we'll see. Naut is no slouch, man. He's just got to get his footing. He hasn't been able to get his footing. Xounz has been running the map, but that's because he's got control. He's got the weapons. Getting all this flak spam, right? He hasn't been able to get a shock rifle in a long time. So without the shock, Leah often turns into flak and lightning gun. Because those two weapons are on the other side of the map. Right? This is strong side. Shock and 50 being over here, and 2 sets of 20 health worth of vials. You have so much over there. You only go on this side of the map when you need to go get the 100. Or maybe vials, maybe an LG. But Xounz is playing the strong side of the map, right? He keeps getting... There's 2 health packs over there too if you do get low. So you just get health. You get so many vials. You get health packs. You get the 50. You get to keep the shock rifle away from your opponent. And then you have Naut over here playing the weak side. He just gonna get a free 100. I don't know why that happened. It's a free 100 and even a shock rifle up. So a big entrance here for Naut. 300 shock rifle up. What's Xounz been doing? Did he miss the... Like I just said, there's not a great point in being over on this side of the map. So I don't know what he's doing over here. Did he miss time the 100? Maybe, like, he's way off on it. I think he missed the next 50 too. Big lapse in control here. Now Naut has got tons of controls. I'm not exactly sure why that happened. Was Xounz low or something? Like, why did he not contest for that 100? They're such good fighters, man. That combo into 2 more shock beams. Naut's low. Okay, back to even health. Here we go. But he's got timing on the 100. So it's... Xounz is a little late to it again. Maybe he heard that one, so hopefully he's on time for the next one. Leah is a bit large over a map too, so it does just take you a bit of time to get around it. Bezzy in the chat. Patience, my friend. So, true, man, as soon as someone gets control, they can definitely just start running, get a couple more kills. This map is kind of hard to chase people down because of the abundance of elevators. 3 different elevators. Elevators are super fast ways. Not an elevator, I guess they're just lifts, but whatever. They're super fast ways to get out of danger. Oh, big. Oh, holy shock rifle. Naut didn't return any damage there. That's a tough fight, man. When you got Xounz shooting at you like that. Holy cow. Good shock rifle. Oh, yeah. LG goes through. Naut, man, he can't get his moment. Xounz back on strong side. Oh, Mr. Belgian. I'm from Canada. Over here in Canada, in the basic school, basic elementary school, high school, they don't teach us very much about European countries. They really don't, man. They barely even teach us about America. They barely even teach us about Canada. Here's what I know. Canada. Strong. North. Cold. It's above North. It's above the United States. Here's what I know about Europe. They're pretty good at Unreal Tournament. And here's what I know about Russia. They're pretty good on Unreal Tournament too. Enough said. You know what binds us all together? Unreal Tournament. It's a beautiful thing. 6 minutes. Naut still hasn't found his footing. We haven't had any kills in a long time. Maybe that's partially what I'm talking about, the safety of it all. But Xounz doesn't get the 100, so Naut just got 100. Xounz has been a little bit out of control here, and he keeps doing insane damage to get to maintain his, I don't know, to keep Naut at bay. He had that huge combo into double shock beams, and then he had that like 5 shock beams in a row, and both times he didn't take any damage back. So Naut, it feels like Naut has found like more of a controlling footing on this whole thing. We'll see. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me pause here. Back. I was having a couple frame drops. I'm gonna try to fix it in post, and I think I fixed it going forward. Still 5 kills. Naut has been coming back. Xounz has been shooting incredibly. That Naut can't quite get back in. Super low again, but he did get the 100. Dang, man, he took a bunch of damage again. He's just getting outshot. I'm curious to see any percentages on this one, if we have it. And just straight damage output. It's pretty rare you see a game where the losing player has more damage output. What am I trying to say? I don't know, but it definitely feels like Xounz is doing a lot of damage. Not trying to keep his back to the 100 so he can get it. Oh my gosh, and another huge combo. His dueling fighting ability right now is just out of this world. He's taking no damage back. No way every game goes like this for Xounz. This is my first time seeing the guy. Oh, minigun rush. Count it. Count it. Nice combo, great read. Naut's getting a little desperate. Yeah, the timing is getting so low, and like I've said earlier, this map is kind of spaced out and easy to run on. So he's got to start like making risky plays to try to get some damage in. Otherwise, it's game over, right? It's his only option at this point. So he's going to start playing a little more aggressive. Oh, he missed his jump there. Maybe a little bit of nerves coming in. Who knows? Naut's not doing the normal damage that he does sometimes. But hard when you're up against the big Xounz shooting like he has been. But he does get a kill. He's on the board. We're at, what's the score? 7-2? 7-1? 8-1. There it is. Xounz with another kill. I think this game's pretty much over, but we'll see what they can happen. Oh, sick rocket, my man. And he's got the LG shot on him, but it didn't connect, but he was there for it. He was ready for it. So an example, actually, if anyone's interested, when, just for myself, not other players, but because I don't know Leah as well, I don't know the spawn points like I do on Refinery and Rankin and Ironic. On all 3 of those maps, we played them so much, people die, they respawn, we know exactly where they're at, just based on, I've seen this scenario a million times before. So Leah, I've played it way less, so when someone does die, I'm not exactly sure where I need to look for the opening LG shot. There's a few scenarios that I know, few areas I can kill them in, and I know, well, they're going to spawn over there. But there's a lot that I don't. And I noticed it when I watch these guys that they're just one step ahead. They know where you're going to spawn. Not that we've seen that many frag conversions. Look at this dumb jump. You're getting caught on the lip, dude. We've all been there. This is the worst. This is the worst way to go up. He did that jump 6 times. Like someone fixed it. I've been getting stuck on that since 2006, my friend. If they fix it, it's busted. It's supposed to be like that. You're supposed to get stuck. Okay, a few more easy kills. Yeah, it's just like he's just approaching, missing LG shots, getting hit by combos. GG, GG. Close game. It was going back and forth. It did feel like Naut had a lot of good openings there, but then Xounz just did some insane damage output in the fights. I don't think I saw any percentages, but that's okay. Going to the next one. Ironic. Oh yeah, I want to see this. So that was actually Naut's pick. This is going to be Xounz's pick. That's bad news for Naut because he just lost on his own pick. So we'll see if Xounz can close it out here, or if Naut's going to be able to do something else with this map. We'll see. This is a smaller map. Not sure if Xounz was being favored or not on that last map, just based on size and all that. But oh, let me speed up here. Let's get to the game. We're back at it. Game started. Black cannon spawn. News to us. The LG's now over here. Pick that up. Get some vials. There's no vials on the other side of the map. What a weird change, in my opinion. What an opening headshot. Naut's like, are you kidding me? This is the aim that I have to deal with. How do you beat someone who's aiming this well? You also aim well. Forgot about that. That's not usually something that I do, but other players do it. Aim well. A late pickup on the 100. It's coming back at 32, which is awkward. Another headshot? Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's see where it goes from here. That's a pretty good opening. Goes for some close-up flak. Did some decent damage, but got taken down. Great flak by Xounz. My man can use the weapon. Falls back on the 50. Minigun rush, and it works. Okay. Put that one down on the notepad. Gets hit by the grenade. I hate to see it. Xounz is the best player of all time. He never misses. How is Naut going to deal with this? I myself have played some... Oh, great flak. Some very intimidating players with their aim. So you start playing a little bit differently, taking safer fights. But we'll see. He's actually tied it up, so doing great for a couple headshot start. Now he's in the lead. Got that shock, or got that lightning shock through the shield. What can Xounz do? It's a small map. It's a little bit easier to control weapons and whatnot. Shock rifle, the difference on this map, shock rifle is far away from the 50. So that last map, I talked about the strong side being around 50 in shock. The shock's over here, which makes it a little harder to control shock and 50. The lightning gun's over by the 50, which means those two are a little bit stronger. But we know the shock rifle is so dominant. Combos, the combo damage output, and just the way you can control a fight with it. Xounz got no armor, no real health, but he's got the LG. There's not as much, there's just not that much around. The last map, Leah, we had so many health vials. There's like 60 health worth of vials that you can cycle. And on this map, we've only got those 5 up there for 25. I guess there's those other 3 over by the 100, but so out of the way, it's hard to go over there. So far from the 50. And there's that 25 armor down there. It's just a dangerous spot to go in. It takes time to get down there, and then it takes time to get out, and it's all dangerous feeling down there. There's no great weapons, so you don't really want to go down there unless you can defend yourself. Maybe a shock rifle. Black hand is not going to be great down there. You can't shoot up with it. Ooh, a little bit of minigun, finish him off. Oh, that's not a minigun rush, by the way. That's just finishing someone off with the minigun. It's different. some big flak damage coming out of both players. When they get close up, they know how to use that weapon. So one thing I would make note of and think if I'm playing against these players is they do have dangerous flak. They have very dangerous flak. So when you're in control and you have, like, if they don't have a shock rifle, I wouldn't go for a flak versus flak. I would keep my distance and try to shock versus their flak. Same with lightning gun, but this only matters if they don't have the hit scan. Oh, nice. Faked them out a bit. Oh, they can't land. They're both 5 health, 2 health. Xounz gets the back onto 50 and all the health packs. Naut makes his way into the 25. That's a weird one. Whoa! Nice angle on that flak ball. Oh, he was actually chasing him down there. He knows just how low he was with no health packs. But he got enough health packs to survive and use all of his armor. So you can rush someone down there and you hope you get to kill them before you get a kind of a cheap kill because they have lots of armor but low health. And you'll get the kill really quick. But so like right now, if he takes like 10 damage, he's gonna die, even though he has 50 armor. You guys know, you're Unreal Tournament players, you guys know. Close game, 5-4. Naut's in the lead. We just hear the shock rifle. I don't know if he got it or he just picked up ammo. He did get it. Not so low, but he got all the armor. The most baity corner in the world. That one with the health vials. Blink gun. Lightning gun. Much better. Goes for the opening shot. Misses it. Those are one of those moments I'm talking about. You just know where they're going to spawn. Or you have an idea of where they're going to spawn. Ooh, link gun rush. Does it work? It worked out. Just barely. Everyone's they're so low after every death that they're able to minigun rush just like that. Because they're keeping each other so low, they're fighting. Last map we saw a lot of, they were keeping their distance. It was really slow the first, like, I don't know, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. First 10 minutes were very slow. There's only like 6 kills. We're 6 minutes in and we've already got a ton of kills. Or get a little bit of frame lag. Should be okay. It's got the last 100 and the 50. Xounz just picked up the small 25 was all he's getting to for himself. So Naut's running some real strong control here. It has felt like Naut has been a little stronger, a little more composed on the map control. And Xounz has been a little crazier with the damage output in fights. So even though he's behind in health on a lot of these fights, he's making it work. If he could just map control a little bit better, he would have both the health advantage and the aim advantage. Nice combo, but it wasn't quite enough. Ooh, you want to hit those back shots, man. You want to hit them. Missed it. Oh, surprise. No hit on that combo. Does miss his opening LG, but he finally hits one back. Naut's left low. Xounz got... Oh, there's health packs actually still up. One of them. He's down by 3. There's tons of time left. Was that a headshot through the shield? I don't know if that was through the shield or just a straight up headshot. I think it was a straight up headshot. Nice positioning by Xounz to not get hit by that combo. He took a wide jump out there. 6 kills, only down by 2. Quick flak. The link gun sucks. Against flak. I think the link gun, the minigun rush stuff, it only works if your opponent misses their shots. And these are not the caliber of players that are going to miss their shots. Is it a little bit of link gun? Okay, that was a nice LG. Cool. That was a confident jump down to the 25 and he gets cut off. He must have misheard or not heard anything. Link gun, because he's low, gets him super low. Fall back on all the health. So common on this map. Like, it's so small, you're often just getting into fights, you're falling back on the health, and there's not that much health. So everyone gets kept pretty low. This is hands on a shock rifle. Wow, nice drop down. That first shot, kind of lucky. Like, he may have got comboed there. And I think that first hit actually disrupted him, bounced him, maybe made him miss his combo. This is a hard spot to get out of. It's also a hard spot to know where to combo. Do you combo shallow or do you combo deep? That's surprising. Neither one of them died there. Naut got super low. Naut keeps defaulting to this side of the map, and there's just not much over here for him. And that's probably because he's getting out-aimed a lot of the time, so Xounz is kind of choosing where he wants to be. Maybe he had a little bit more health there, too. Naut was super low. Oh, we saw the smiley face. Naut gets another kill. Super close still. Ooh, just barely misses. Xounz, what's he up to? Where's the 100? Oh, he already picked it up. Trying to narrow him down. Where did he go? I don't know. I haven't heard him. There he is. Nice LG pick shot. And then a little bit of a surprise attack around the corner. Naut sees a good opportunity there to just do some damage, keep him pinned. Ooh, that was real nice. How do you get behind him, man? Naut didn't know where he's coming from. Ooh, opening LG too. Steals the 100, so that's good. Oh, and gets a couple shock beams in. Nice turnaround. Right off the spawn, able to make something happen. Oh, that's a pretty interesting. Xounz spawned. I'm going to go back for this one. Xounz spawned. And then he knows he's so low. Went way back. It seems at least that Naut is so low here. Xounz spawns. I think he's on the other side of the map hammering himself so he can take the health. He just did it right there. And the other health is gone, so I'm kind of assuming he did it to both. So he just hammers the ground, does take a little bit of damage, and picks up the health pack. Oh, that other health pack is right there, but whatever. Just to make sure your opponent can't get the health pack. It's pretty rare that you get that opportunity. If you have any armor, you don't really want to shield yourself. You don't want to waste your armor. But if you have just 100 health, you just take some damage, pick it up. I wonder if anyone... I've never actually, like... I guess you could shock core yourself, too. Super close game still. 3 minutes left. Down by 1 on the Ironic. One of the craziest little maps. Only 2 lifts there, and you just don't often fight around those lifts. So it's not... And there's 2, so it's not that great of an escape. Kind of the opposite of what I was saying about Leah, where you have these long corridors to shoot LG from and escape. You have the lifts to shoot LG to just get out of a fight. Ooh, nice combo. Naut takes a little bit of the lead here. Opening frag too with the minigun rush. Didn't want to use shield gun. Knows he's going for the flat cannon, by the way. Has to fight back a bit. Both getting kind of low. It's getting dicey. Tries to keep his distance up that by coming around the corner. Three kill difference here. Oh, good LGs. Incredible combo. 3 health? I mean 4 health? Why'd I say 3? Sometimes I'm just like, what's wrong with my brain? No health packs. Oh, there they are. A sigh of relief. Picks up the health packs. Incredible combo coming up the ramp. It's pretty hard to just walk up that ramp when the other player knows you're coming. The combo takes up so much of the area. You get a little bit of link gun rush. You knew he was low and it works out. Not able to give him the LG Shock 1-2 kaboom. The favorite way to kill people off spawn. Picks that LG shot, trying to get up there, but you want to get this 100. Oh, that's a hard spot to be in, yeah. The ramps make it a little bit easier to hit the rockets. He just got backed into a corner with the rockets there. We calls GG, okay. Yeah, 5 kills, 1 minute. Very unlikely to happen. 17 to 12. Oh, we saw a couple percentages there. A couple percentages. Let me check this out. Let me check this out. How good are these players hitting? I like to do this because back when I played pro, back in 2007, 8, and 9, I was always paying attention to my percentages. You're going to have really high percentages against noobs, and you're going to have a bit lower percentages against other pros. And it all depends if players are using their shield a lot and or they're not using their shield, you know? He's got 32% on the shock and 42% on the sniper. I think these are very standard, respectable, good percentages. When you start to see them get higher than those, when you see 40 shock, I don't know if I ever see 50 shock, but that's insane stuff. And same with sniper. If you start seeing 50 or 60 on the LG, it's like, that was a good game. So 42 is like, that's exactly what I would expect. 3 headshots is also quite good. That's good. That's good. If you're getting more than 3, I mean, you're really good. If you're getting 1 or 2, it's kind of normal. Kind of normal. Alrighty, GG's. We're going to map 3. This is kind of crazy. We haven't had a map 3 in the first 3 matches or so. Deck 17 was our tiebreak. No point in playing deck. Oh, really? Xounz doesn't want to play deck. I kind of understand. I would play it. I'd probably... they'd probably get up 5-0 on me, and then I'd probably quit. That's what I would probably do. I'm surprised Xounz is doing this. Was he in the regular league? And did he play it on the league? Maybe he hated it, playing it in league. Let's see what happens here. All right, so it turns out he did not want to play deck at all, and he just forfeit. GG's to Naut. Moving on. I think that means Xounz goes down into the losers bracket. We'll see what happens down there. But hey, GG's. Naut moves on. Pretty good games, pretty close, pretty back and forth. Very impressed on Xounz's aim and damage output, combos, all this. He was fighting very well. Naut was controlling the map just maybe a little bit better, but and maybe outsmarting him a little bit better. But Xounz maybe outsmarting him because he was shooting him better. So, oh, you know what? Let's take an opportunity here. Let's talk about why Deck 17 is a stupid map. Here we go. Let's jump into it. All right, here we are, guys. The classic. We all love it. We do. We all love Deck 17 from back in the day. Okay, it's one of the first maps a lot of us played. We go get the Redeemer. We got our first experience ever using the Redeemer. Rockets? Dual map. It's a dual map now. So anyway, yeah, UT99. Big in UT99. Not so much here. Why? Why is that? I think it feels a lot bigger in 2K4. Like, it's so massive. Like, if anyone's down there and I'm up here, they're never going to hit me with anything other than LG and Shock. So big, and we know the hit scans dominate. And not only that, but you've got 2 of each weapon. So you got a shock rifle over here. You got a shock rifle, LG over there. I think there's a shock rifle down here. And another LG up there. Is that it? I think that might be it. Bio. I thought there was like a teleporter or something, but anyway, 2 LGs and 2 shock rifles. But this one's hard to get, but this one's kind of easy to get. So if you do die on that side of the map, you're probably going to spawn somewhere on this side of the map, and maybe, oops, maybe you can come and get a shock rifle for yourself. But again, like, you're almost not going to shoot another weapon. It's way too big. It's way too big. On top of that, on this side of the map, I talked about a strong side, weak side of the map. This side's got an LG. It's got a shock rifle. And it's got the 50. Do we have any vials over here? I'm not sure. Don't know the map that well. We never play it. Couple vials. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's actually a lot of vials. That's actually a lot of vials. And I didn't have to leave this little room, if you call this a room, right? I didn't have to go to the big room. So if I'm gonna if I want to just dominate, I'm gonna stay over here for sure. I might come out here to go get the 100 every so often, but like, why leave this area? You know, it's so open. And what you're gonna do if you stay over there, you're gonna leave those you're gonna leave that shock and that LG up, so they might have the ability to go get them. So you could also just run those. I just think it's way too big of a map. Only 2 weapons are viable. And it's so big and slow to get anywhere. So I do think if it was like shrunk, it might play a little bit better. But all in all, we never dueled on this map back in the day, and I don't think we should be dueling it today. So I don't blame the guy for not even being like, I don't even want to do that, okay? We play this game for fun. It's 2026. Unreal Tournament 2004 is not exactly at the top of all the sponsors lists for games that they want to put money into. So we are playing for fun. And this map is not that fun. So when we don't have fun, we just go, GG, go next. Okay, I'd rather do something else. It's that fun. GG's. Surprised, though. I'm surprised he didn't ban it. What did he ban? But I actually felt the same way. There's 3 maps that I want to ban every single time. Blood Run, Arrow Walk, and Deck. And I only get 2 bans. So if my opponent doesn't ban one of those 3, then we're going to be playing one of those 3. And I really didn't want to play one of those 3. So, I mean, that's my own fault. I'm a washed player. I'm out of touch, and I don't feel like learning a new map. But if you are going to play serious, then I would have to at least learn 1 more map: Arrow Walk, Blood Run, or Deck, and then ban the other 2. So I'm surprised. That's what happened during playoffs. But anyway, GG's. You get what you get. All right. Let's look forward to the next game. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.